Hey there, how's it going? Hand here again to talk to you about something else. So, in this video we have something that is a bit of a mystery. And this mystery is, well, was sent to me. I'm not too sure when. Oh, and by the way, all of my videos are unscripted. I press record on the camera and whatever I say goes into the video. Unplanned, unscripted, as always. Okay, so I've got to do a bit of clearing up on my desk, but I'll give you a bit of background as to where this package has come from. So I'm gonna check it out because there's no address on it, which is really weird. And I'm not too sure how long it's been lying outside. Okay, so there I was downstairs in the kitchen making something to eat, heard some thunder, looked outside, and then I saw a package just lying there in the corner of my garden, and this is the package. I was like, what the hell? So I went outside and brought it in, and as you can see, there's no delivery address on it. It looks as though a label was on this and it's being cut out. But the weird thing is that you see how, if I try to reflect it in the light, you see how there's this tape on here. It actually goes all the way across, so whoever has cut out whatever label was on this has then taped it up. It's still wet as well. I mean, it says GB on there as well. And there's tape going all the way down this, but it's been cut along here. So whoever's cut this has then taped it up. And the same for this side as well. It's so weird. There's a label here and that says upside down. The label has a bunch of numbers on it but says Jan 08 2018. So that is probably the only clue that I have as to something made in China. So I mean, there's other stuff on here as well, but I have no idea what it is. This is the first time anything like this has ever happened. Yeah, kind of strange. And now I just realised that I shouldn't have been throwing this around the way I've been sort of throwing it around. What if it goes boom? Well, if anything like that happens, at least I'm filming it. And then whoever investigates will be able to recover the memory card from my camera. Although I guess it would be better if I live stream this to YouTube. Anyway, what I'll do now is open it up if I can find my razor. I'm not too sure where I've put it. Ah, found it. Could do with snapping this blade off. It's not as sharp as it should be. Don't know why I'm doing that with my hand. Okay, so hesitant. Still kind of soggy. There's nothing better than soggy cardboard. At least it's well sealed. Interesting. Ah, I have no idea what that means. Ooh. Interesting. I may have received somebody else's package. At least it's not a B-O-M-B. How do I take it out? Maybe I should slide it out this way. Araika-so. Araika... Wait a minute. Made in China. Let's try the Chinese accent. Araika-so. Araika-so. It doesn't want to come out. Araika-so. Nope. Japanese accent. Araika-so. Yeah, that's worked. Finally, it's come out. Okay, so where do I start? Let's see what's in this. Ah, it looks as though we have a micro engraving machine. Interesting. Don't need this. And we also have a software CD, which I don't think I'll be able to use because my CD drive is not connected. So yeah, still not sure why I received this, why there was no address on the box, and why I'm opening it and not... Well, I can't really send it anywhere else, can I? Because there was nothing on it. Shall we just consider it a gift? A free gift? A gift that was given to me by China. Okay, so let's see what's in this. Slice. Ooh, we appear to have some shades. Nice. Not really my style. I prefer Ray-Bans, but I guess these are all right. They're a bit broken. And in case you're wondering, they make the sky look green. Okay, so in this package we have 2 USB cables. One of them is for power, I'm guessing. And we have another one of these to add to my collection. Not sure what this is. A couple of pieces of card. a weird brush type pen thing, and some more pieces of wood. Okay, so let's unwrap this then and see what it's about. Not too sure what to expect. So yeah, there's a few labels on this and a little fan on the bottom of it. Okay, well, there's already a few fingerprints on this and those weren't from me. Ah, so it looks as though the bottom of this is actually the top. Slice. So I'm guessing that is the make of it. And also, I'm kind of wondering who it was that sent me this, or whether it was sent to me or not. Maybe I'll have to write some emails to that Chinese company that's sending me stuff and see if it was those guys that sent me it, because I don't remember asking for this, and you know, there's no address on the box. So how would it even have made its way to me? That is what is confusing. So I guess this thing down here is an example of what it does. Turned into a butterfly cocoon. Okay. And look at what she's doing. Okay, so I'm going to plug this in and see what it does. I think these wires are just about long enough to reach the computer from my desk. Plug these in first and then I'll plug in the computer side. No, it's not long enough. And now it's still not long enough. Okay, so there we go, that's plugged in. Like I showed you earlier, I've got the driver and software that comes with this, but I don't have a CD drive connected to my motherboard. So what I've had to do is download the software and driver from the internet. And wherever it's come from, it's taken about 5 minutes, which is kind of funny because I have one of the fastest internet connections you can get in the UK, and the file size was 4 megabytes. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is installing software for this, and check this out. See that in there? See that? There? That is a beam of light. The laser turns on as soon as you plug it in. So the software that you download comes with a bunch of pictures you can choose from to engrave, and well, they're not really the sort of pictures I would use. I mean, I guess you could use them as maybe test examples. So what I'm going to do is completely ignore these and make my own. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to see what size these are, see what format they are, and then create my own in Photoshop. Okay, so this is the image I'm going to use, and it is 490 by 490 pixels, and I'm going to save it as a JPEG. This is the software right here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag the picture that I made into it. By the way, this is the first time I'm doing this, and I'm just going to click that one. I guess it looks good enough. Oh yeah, by the way, like the typical guy I am, I have not read the manual or anything. I'm just going off of what I see, and it seems to be fairly straightforward. So, okay, what we'll do now is I'll turn up the burning time to maybe, I'll leave it at maybe 50. Seeing as though 100 is max and 0 is minimum. And then send image to machine. Oh, I think it's going to start. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll put the camera on the machine and we'll see what it does. It's a good job it didn't start because I haven't placed this into here yet. I think what you can do is sort of focus the laser as well. So you see the laser is there. If you turn this, I think it focuses. Yeah, it's. I think it's fairly focused as it is right now. Maybe I should put these glasses on and then we can like sort of see the laser a little better. Okay, that should be good enough. What I'll do now is press start and we'll see how long this takes and what it looks like. And it's smoking. I'm trying not to look directly at the laser, but I've got a feeling this is going to take some time. Okay, so it's done. Everything you just watched then took 33 minutes and 29 seconds. And I literally have 2 minutes and 15 seconds left on my memory card. Okay, so here we have a closer look at what's just been done. Not too sure what happened down here at the bottom, but just a little over halfway through, what I did was to change the burning time from 50 to 40, and that is around here somewhere. I think it was just about there where that line is. Everything below that was on 40. So yeah, that's what that looks like. I wonder what would happen if I changed the burn time to 100. Maybe I can try this again on some other material. But first what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty my memory card onto the PC because I now have 1 minute left. Okay, so engraving onto a piece of card worked well enough. Engraving. So what I'm going to do now is try it on something else, and I'm looking around the room to see what else I can do it on. I just looked at pancake just then. What else is there? There's not really. I could try it on my phone case. Yeah, okay, we'll try it on my phone case just to see how it is because, you know, besides doing it on pieces of paper and wood and stuff, what other functions are there? I mean, I can barely fit my phone case in this to begin with, so what I'm going to do is... I've taken my phone out of this, by the way, just in case somebody calls me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this silicone down here so it provides a bit of grip and also raises it off of the surface a little bit. And I've had this for years, by the way, so let's see how well this works. I'll just see if it moves around okay first. Okay, so it seems to move around all right. I just want to sort of put this in the center a little more. And then what I've got to engrave is something you will see in a second. But first what I've got to do is focus that laser beam a little more. Try to get it as sharp as I can. Okay, so I think that should do. And I think it's in the center, I'm not quite sure. Now what I'll do is I'll drag this picture into the software like I did before, and we will see how this turns out. And this time what I'll do is I'll turn the burn time down to 20. Now send the image to the machine. And now I'll press start and we'll see how this turns out. That's quite a bit of smoke and it stinks. I think I might just open a window. Okay, it's finished. Let's take a closer look at what's been done. Check it out then. And that is what I did. And when I tilt it at an angle, you can see it even better. It's really not that bad, to be honest. So it's kind of hard to see at some angles, but then it's quite obvious at others. But yeah, not bad. I'd really like to try it on my phone, but I don't know what would happen. So, oh wait a minute, I've got a phone lying on the floor somewhere.